podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Hello, I'm your host, Les Bubka. Welcome to Anxious Black Belt, a podcast that focuses on karate, mental health, and everything in between. If you enjoy our content and would like to support us, best way to do that is to listen to another episode, share it with your friends, and leave us a review. All this stuff helps the mysterious algorithm to introduce our podcast to new audience. Thank you for joining me, and let's listen to the episode. Seminar madness. Please forgive me, we didn't have much of interviews recently, but I've been occupied and I still occupy with seminars. Had a wonderful Ken Knight from States, Ken Fu TV, joining us on the seminar here in UK. We had Somerset Applied Karate, Joe and Greg joining us as well as the teachers, and we had a fantastic weekend. Covered a lot of stuff. Really enjoyed the way that Ken is teaching, how he structures his stuff, and how he moves and what he does. It was fantastic to see the Eskrima being mixed with karate and BJJ. Really interesting mix. Very many things been really overlapping with what I do and as well what Joe and Greg do. So it was nice to see that so many things are the same but different. Each of us had a different take on stuff, but easily can be fitted with whatever we do. And next week I do have a even bigger seminar with friends from all over the Europe coming for our international seminar. So every year we do a Ishindokan Europe seminar in different countries. Last year was in Greece, year before was Germany and Poland. This time is my turn. So it is kind of running around and helping people to settle, pick up from the airports, help with organizing everything. Myself running from one restaurant to the other, booking spot, booking places, and so on. But I really enjoy those seminars because this one are keeping the friendship. We training, we assessing, we grading, and so on. But mainly, it is a keeping the friendship going. We have those seminars since 2000. Actually, I joined the seminars in 2000. The seminars going from, I think, a 1990 or even earlier. Maybe 1994 was the first one. And they keep going strong. And, you know, when you've got a really good friends all over the continent, you can just travel and experience different cultures, different training methodology, different takes, and countries, food. So, you know, it's very different to be in Greece than in UK, and actually pretty similar to be between Poland and Germany. But for people from Greece, Poland and Germany are very different, and so on, so on. So you see how it goes. So we travel around, we train, we get new teachers showing us their skills and stuff. This year we're gonna have audition from actually our dojo. We've got Kevin Bungard, who is also a teacher of a Aikijitsu, Daitoryu. So he's gonna be joining us and demonstrating the his skill, his take on martial arts, not only karate. But coming back to being busy, right? So I took opportunity to drive Ken and his lovely wife Liz around the Sari, showing them the astounding beauty countryside, and I think they really enjoyed it. There's a lot of green stuff here. The trees are different than in Wyoming. They love the pubs, love the kind of old-fashioned architecture and the culture with it. Today they are in London, experiencing London a little bit. Tomorrow we're going to National Trust and so on because they are interested in nature. So it's gonna be busy, right? I've done so many miles driving them around, showing stuff the best I can. Obviously, I'm not British, so it's kind of a foreigner's point of view of what's beautiful in Britain. And they love the food, they love the cakes, they love the beers. So I'm really happy that so far it is a very pleasant trip for them. Because to be honest, you've been listening last week's podcast, I was very depressed about the whole situation with every project going wrong. And despite we had not many people attending the seminar, it was a fantastic atmosphere. We had such a great time, such a great laughs, and thank you to everybody who chosen to join me and Ken and Joe and Greg and show your support. And I hope you had learned stuff and enjoyed it. And I'm sure that everybody enjoyed the cake. One of the members, Dave, had a birthday, so we got him a caterpillar cake, and we had a little bit different seminar than usual. We done a part of philosophical corner or brewing Budo when we grabbed teas, coffees, cake, sat down, and talked about concepts, history, experiences, what we like in training, what we don't like in training, what should we do and what should not. And it was completely open to um, members, so everybody who was participating could ask free questions, whatever come to their mind. So it was a great conversation full of laughter and kindness and cake. So, you know, for me, it turned out to be a relief. I was I was preparing myself for a really hard time, but Ken and other people being so fantastic and his wife very supportive, we managed to overcome all of the obstacles. Unfortunately, my dear friend Christian couldn't join us because of a family issues, and but thanks to a Joe and Greg, we managed to find somebody to teach at the time on a very, very short notice. And I think it went well. The feedback from the students after the session was exceptional. Uh, they really enjoyed it. And, if you've got a team that is friendly, supportive, and open minded, what else you need, right? We had a fun. People could ask questions during the classes. We modified stuff, changed stuff to fit the students. And yeah, it was just a really, really good time. And I'm hoping that we're going to have more seminars with Ken. And I know that in September, we're going to have a joint seminar with Somerset Applied Karate, Joe and Greg. And if you don't follow them online, please check out their channel. They've got a YouTube channel when they documenting their progression and what they do. Every session is recorded, put it online, so you can see what they're doing, how they're doing, and how they evolve. This is the very interesting for me, seeing them from the outside and see their progression through their material and their approach to martial arts. It's fascinating. They growing so quickly that it's impressive, very impressive. Also, if you don't listen to Ken, he's gonna be back to recording more and posting more videos after his injury. He's nearly fully recovered, um, and he's thinking about going back to recording his awesome videos on philosophies and concepts of martial arts. I'm really looking forward to it. And so yeah, very short one today because don't have much time, but I thought it would be nice to drop something this week. Uh, Next week, busy as well till Monday when I'm gonna send off people back to their countries, and after that back to do a interviews. I've got few people lined up with very interesting stories, and I'm looking forward to that. I've got a few people who've been already on podcast. We're going to have a catch up chat and hopefully loads of fun. So thank you very much and till the next time. Well done for listening to all of it. You are a superhero. Thank you very much for your support. And if you could leave us that review on a podcast platform, that would be amazing. I appreciate your time, appreciate your support, and I wish you all the best until the next one.
Sports Social Podcast Network.